Hello, my bomb blowers and module masters, and today I am here with another Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes modded module tutorial, and today I am here with the module Finite Loop. Finite Loop was an entry into the second KTaNE modded jam with the theme of unusual interaction. This module's unusual interaction is that it works on a time loop system, which I will explain, among many other things, when I start the bomb. This module does not require any edge work, so as soon as we get our bomb, we can begin. So here's Finite Loop. Consists of a braille display with the button below here. Consists of 4 directional arrows, and the status light in the bottom left corner with a coordinate on it. So, a Finite Loop module consists of 25 different rooms. If we go to this room, we can see all of the different rooms. We're currently in room Charlie 2, and the coordinates are in columns being the letters, rows being the numbers. So we're in Charlie 2, which means we're in this room right here. So that's good and dandy. This module is on a loop system, which means that whenever you deselect the module is called a soft reset. Selecting the module starts recording your actions and replays your previous actions from prior soft resets. So let me deselect the module one more time, and you see that I go to the middle room. Then I'm going to select it again, go right, and let's hold this button for a second. Alright, I'll deselect the module, go back to the room I was just in, and... How am I holding the button? My mouse is all the way over here. Whenever you do anything on the module, and then you deselect it, it will store your actions, and it will redo the actions that you did on the module whenever you click it again. So you're seeing the button's being held again, but I'm not doing it. That's because I did it 2 loops ago. So what we need to do is take advantage of this loop feature and use it to find 5 specific rooms, which are the 5 rooms that are designated by O's in this room here, in this diagram. So, these 3 rooms, Charlie 2, Charlie 3, and Charlie 4, will be the same. The diagram room shows you information about the map, and if we flip the switch down, it shows information on the intersections, which I will get into later. And if we go down to this room, this is the hard reset room. If we press this button twice, 1, 2, the number of soft resets goes to 0. We have done a hard reset. This does not change the answer to the module. All this does is clears all soft resets. So anything that we've done up to this point will be erased. Notice if we go back to the module, this button is no longer being held down. So let's do another hard reset. And let's start solving the module. So what we need to do is go to the endings, which are the rooms that were marked by O's in the diagram here.
Trick our team.
We need to navigate to these rooms, taking advantage of the time loop feature. So, how do I do this? First of all, let me reset this, and here we go. Well, we need to get to this room. So, let's go down right. It appears I've run into buttons. This is one of the 4 intersections. An intersection is a room that restricts access to other rooms unless you perform a specific task. Now, this is a button intersection, and holding down any of the buttons will open up new doors. So I'll hold the button, and I can select this arrow, but if I let go of the button, I can no longer select the arrow. So what I can do is go to the room and hold the button in one loop, deselect the module, go back to the room, and now I can go up in the next loop. Same thing applies for the other buttons and the other possible rooms. Now, if I remember correctly, this module had an example of
There is
every
only one
single
perfect solution, but there are
intersection,
clues that will try to
so
trick
we'll go
our
over
team.
all of them.
There is only
There
one
is
perfect
a
solution,
K
but there
intersection,
are
which is
clues
the
that will try
knob,
to trick our team.
which we will go to next after we do a hard reset. It was in the room below, so let's hold the button for a while. Deselect, go back. Now we can go down, and here we are. Now we're at a knob. This is just a standard knob. You can just flip it however you want, and it will open up any room you want. Note that how this interacts with different loops is that... Let me go back to the knob room. Come on. There we go. Any toggling that we did in the previous loop will be done in this loop as well. So, if you're going to use a knob, I would wait until all of your prior actions have been completed on the module. Let's do another soft reset, a hard reset even, and check out the other two intersections.
There's only one perfect solution, but there are clues that will try to trick our team.
Let's do this so we don't get the knob switching noise every time. And now we get to the duality. So, notice how only this room is available right now. Let's do a soft reset and go back to the room. Still just that room available. Another hard reset, a soft reset even. Now nothing's available. Let's do another one. Now the top is available. Depending on the number of resets, different rooms will become available every time you enter a duality. So let's go up and left, and now we get to the final room, the panel room. The more buttons held means more doors that are open. So I'll hold this button, and now the up button is available for us to go into. Let's deselect the module. We have to do it again in order to get the duality. Let's go back up. Then I will hold this button. Notice how one button is being held, so the top room is available. And it's going to be a while before the next button's going to be held, so let me go back and do this again. Now we have two buttons being held, and we can access the bottom room. Let's go deal with duality. Then we can go back here. And once the two buttons are being held, we can go down here. Now this is one of the endings. This is what an ending looks like, and it tells you one of your 6 letters in the final submission word. The goal of the module is to submit a word in the middle room, which is this room here. So let me get back to that room we were just in. Wait for 2. So this is a Caesar room. The number in the top left tells you the position in the 6-letter word that this letter is in. So we are in the 3rd position. This is the cipher that the letter has been encrypted by. These are the possible ciphers. And then the top right may have a key if the cipher that is being employed requires a key. So this is Caesar cipher, so we have a key in 11. Take the encrypted letter, which is the big-ass letter on the module, convert it to a number, add the key number, subtract 26, and convert it back to a letter. So let's open up a calculator really quickly. Papa is 16th in the alphabet. We add 11. It's over 26, so we subtract 26, and we get an alpha, which means that alpha is the 3rd letter in the word. Great. I found one of the letters. I'm going to now do a hard reset. Next, I'm going to go look at
There's only one perfect solution, but there are clues to trick our team.
Endings. So we have found this ending. We still need to get these 5 endings. So I'm going to go for this ending next. Let's do a hard reset, and go. So we can go up, then left, and we need to go up, which we can do after we hold one button. Let's hold it for a while so we have enough time to go through. Then soft reset. Have to go through duality a few times. Wait for the button to be held again. Do-do-do. Now we can go up, and then right. And this is our second ending. This is the first position of the word, which is a U in modern cipher. So, modern cipher has a keyboard layout, and we go forward along the keyboard by the key. So we start on U, and then go forwards 24 characters on the keyboard. That's going right in reading order. Since there's 26 keys on the keyboard, going forward 24 is the same as going backwards 2. So if we go backwards 2 keys from the U key on the keyboard, that takes us to Y, then T, which means the first letter of our word is going to be a tango. Let's do another hard reset. Go back to this room and see what other endings we need to get. we need to get this ending. So let's go for the one at the top. We go to here, and we get to a button. This is the button that we need to hold to get to the top room, so let's wait a second so we have enough time to go through. We select the module, wait for the button to be held again. Then we go right, up, left, left. And we have our next ending. This is the second letter in the word, and it's Visionaire with a key of 7. Take the encrypted letter, convert it to a number, then subtract the key. So we have 25, subtract 7, which gives us 18, which is Romeo. Let's hard reset. Next, let's try and go for this ending. This is the button that takes us below, so wait for a minute so we have enough time to go through. Then take the route back. It was down, and we're at the knob. It's already letting us go up, and we are at the fourth ending, which is an at-bash of X-ray. Take the encrypted letter, convert it to a number, take 27 minus that number, and then convert it back to a letter. 27, X-ray is 24, which gives us 3. 3 is Charlie. Let's find our next ending. Let's go for this one next on the bottom, which is left, down, right, right. Left, we can't go down, so we need to do the soft reset. Now we can go down. Left, down, right, right. We have gotten our fifth ending, which gives us a fine India. Take the encrypted letter, convert it to a number, multiply it by 2n plus 1, where n is the key, modulo by 26, and convert to a letter. So we take 2 times 7 plus 1, because our key is 7, multiply it by the alphabetic position of the letter. India is 9, so times 9. Modulo by 26, which is a 5. So our fifth letter is an echo. And finally, let's go for this ending. Right, down, left. This is the button we need to use to go down. Now let's go down. Now we need to rotate the knob once, so we can go down. Wait a second. Actually, we can just go down right now, and then go left, and finally we have the last letter, which is A1Z26. All this means is just to take the encrypted letter, convert it to the corresponding letter in the alphabet, and then that's your letter. So the fourth letter of the alphabet is delta, meaning our word is traced. And now we get to the submission phase. So we're going to submit the word traced in Braille. Now this must be done with a time loop in mind. So if I hold the button, let's just do a hard reset real quick. If I hold the button now, let go, hold it again, let go, then do a soft reset, go back to it, the Braille button is still held down. So we need to use this to our advantage, and submit our word in intervals. So the best strategy that I would like to do to submit a word is by taking each letter in order, and first, look at the top left dot in each of the word. In each letter of the word, even. If it's filled, then I'm going to note it down as a 1, and if it's not filled, I'm going to note it as 0. So we have Tango, Romeo, Alpha, Charlie, Echo, Delta. Then, I do the same thing for all of the other 5 dots in the word. So T, R, A, C, E, D, 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 T, R, A, C, E, D. So I'm going to hold the top left braille dot in accordance to this string, the top right braille dot in accordance to this string, top left, top right, middle left, middle right, bottom left, and bottom right. This will make more sense as I'm submitting it. So I'm going to take 6 seconds intervals, where in the first second, I don't hold the top left dot, and in the other 5 seconds, I do hold it. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next, we're going to do the same thing with the second dot. I'm going to hold it on the first second, let it go for 2, hold it again, then let go for 1 second, then hold it again for another second. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next, we're going to hold the middle left dot for 2 seconds, and then keep it released. I just realized I did mess up the submission on the first time, so let's do this one more time. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. And we don't have to hold it anymore, so we can just let it go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to submit this string. 1, 2. Then we don't have to hold it anymore. And then since we have a string of zeros for the entire of the bottom right dot, we don't even need to hold the bottom right dot at all, because none of the dots are ever erased. So now, the next time, let's just actually look at the module. T, R, A, C, E, D. The word is spelt across 5 different loops, because we've never had on the right button. So now what we need to do is press the bottom button here and submit those letters as they come up. And that is the module solved. Let's do one more, except a little bit more quickly. Let's hard reset and go. So here are our endings. Let's go for this one first. We've run into a knob that we can already go up. And we already have our first ending. The second letter is 15 in A1's A26. The 15th letter of the alphabet is Oscar. Now, let's go for this one. Right. Have to twist the knob. Right. Now we're at a panel. So we have to hold it for a second in order to go up. Then the next time we get back here, we should be able to go up and get the second ending. Once our knob turns... Huh, that's weird. The knob should have turned. I guess we'll just turn it and then go. Our fourth ending is a mic and add bash, so 27 minus 13 is 14, meaning the fourth letter is a November. Let me do a hard reset to reset the knob in the panel. Next, we need to go to this room, so let's do that. Right. Switch the knob, down, right. Hold the panel for a second, because we need to get the bottom door active. Now let's go back. Wait for the top left knob to get held again. I think I actually held the bottom left knob last time, so let's not do that again. Now the bottom door is open, just wait for a second so we have enough time to enter. Wait for 2 buttons to be held, now go down and left, and we have our next letter. Visionaire Tango. So 20, subtract the key, which gives us Sierra. Let's do another hard reset. And now we have, let's go for this one, which from the middle room we go left, down, right, right. Left, we have buttons, find the one that makes us go down, which is this one. Wait for a minute, now go. Wait for the bottom right button to be held. Down, left, down, right, right. A fine foxtrot. We have 2 as our key, so 2 times 2 plus 1. Multiply it by the alphabetic position of F, which is 6, modulo 26. And we get 4, which is delta, in the 5th position. Let's do another hard reset. Next, let's go for this one. left. This was the one that let us go up. Hold it for a bit so we can pass through. Then go up, left. Now we have a duality, which means we have to keep going to it until it lets us through. Nope. Now we can go. Caesar Lima. 12 plus 9 is 21, which is uniform, which is our third letter. And finally, let's go to the top left room. Left, up, right. Left, up, right. Modern Juliet. We start on Juliet and go 7 forward on the keyboard. K, L, Z, X, C, V, B. So our submission word is bounds. Let's hard reset before we go to submission phase. And now we keep track of all the positions of the dots throughout the word. B, O, where's you? U, N, D, S, B, O, U, N, D, S, B, O, U, N, D, S, B, O, U, N, D, that's a 1, S, B, O, U, N, D, S, B, O, U, N, D, S. And now we submit this on the module. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let it go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we should have the word bound spelled out. Let's go ahead and submit it. And that is a solved module. Thank you for watching this tutorial, and have a nice day!